Right, Pisces, this is going to be your, sorry, this is going to be your August reading. We'll do an any card reading, so we'll see what comes out. Yeah, you could be dealing with, yeah, or you could be either getting over some love that's all poured away, or you feel like you may have burnt a situation out like that bird flying straight into that fire. Yeah, or you're looking at a situation that the love's all overflowing and something's got burnt down. Maybe you know something where somebody was with, maybe someone was with somebody else and you're watching the situation burn down to the ground or something like that. Anyway, let's go. Pisces, right. Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. So we'll see what flips out, Pisces. Yeah, you could also be spying online at this person at this moment, or you could be deciding to get on your horse, get in your car, drive somewhere, go and see somebody, go and speak to somebody. But it looks to me like in that card he's doing it quite aggressively, quite like he's in a hurry. And it could involve the father of your children, or a Virgo towards a Capricorn, King of Pentacles. And by the looks of it, you're heading straight towards that person. Yeah. And that person seems to have all the fruit, whatever that means. Lots of apples going on there, and they're falling all over the floor. Yeah, you could be getting messages as well, or you could be messaging this person, or no, it isn't. It's you keep going back to something. It's like maybe this person and you have had a previous history of some description. Could also be a Gemini involved, or an Aries, or a Virgo. With a Magician card there, somebody's manifesting something. There's somebody's rose or rising above. Yeah. And then we've got an Emperor card. So you could actually have an Aries watching you do all this at this time. Like you're rushing in towards this Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, the father of your children. Someone that you could have gone back to quite a lot. But you're being watched by this Aries. Or this father figure, Emperor. But he's watching you, he's looking straight at you at this time. Seeing what you're doing, Pisces. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there could even be a marriage here with the King and Queen of Pentacles coming out together. We're definitely dealing with a Virgo towards a Capricorn, but this married couple, they're not even looking at each other, like they're looking in different directions. The Queen of Pentacles, she's looking in the past. The King of Pentacles, he's looking in the future. The Queen of Pentacles could have a small animal like a rabbit. And then we've got this Gemini again. You definitely got a Gemini involved. Or there was a choice between two lovers. Yeah. And there was an indifference in love in the situation for some reason, Pisces. Yeah. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Who could also be the Magician. Could also be dealing with 10th house things. That's your careers. That's your vocational purpose. That's why you came here in this lifetime. Could also be a Capricorn. It could also be the devil. It's your outer world, your status, your reputation. All those things could be being affected. It could be a Scorpio sun, a Taurus sun could be involved, and they could have childhood issues. Learn your birth chart. You're gifted. You're a powerful light worker, Pisces. And you're healing your heart chakra. Maybe you needed to heal your heart chakra because you've got a load of magicians and wizards and dark witches doing all their shit on you again. Because it never ends, yeah. So you need to do some healing with the star card, Aquarius energy, but that's healing. And I feel like you've been doing that on your own. You've been looking at the future of of what's gone down. You may be ignoring some people that you had to look back on from your past, maybe before you walked away and left the situation. Because he's walking away, the 8 of Cups. And maybe to walk away from the situation, Pisces, you had to leave some people behind and ignore some people. 2 people were watching you, maybe even in a mirror or something while you were sleeping, while you were doing your healing. Yeah, and maybe they saw you brought balance to a situation. There was some situation where somebody got something that somebody else didn't. And somebody's bringing something in now to sort that out. Yeah, it's ending mofo. Leo sun could be relevant. Car issues, check this at this time. Raising their hand when they're angry and they thought you didn't know. Joke's on them. Someone's really upset, they're blocked. And they're all trying to fuck you up. So, you know, to take a seat. And move on, yeah, Pisces. Every year someone will have bored to do spell work on you. Or usually that's somebody. Somebody could have done that to an Indigo. Yeah, Pisces sun. And these people cannot even look you in the face anymore. Time's ticking on this situation, TikTok. Yeah, you'll wait for your ships to come in after getting this balance, after making this balance. I feel like this balance is coming in. We can get 2 more lines, we will. One more line. These ones just fell on the floor. Yeah. There was a situation where there was like a group of 3 people. There was one person that was like pushing 2 pentacles. There was a lot of pentacles on display, but somebody only got given 2 pentacles. And there was 3 other people involved in that situation. Could have been that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius from your past. Yeah, somebody made a choice. They chose something. Somebody chose something in a situation, chose a person. And that ended up either with 5 people all in their heads, or that left you in your head. There was some blood in the water. Maybe there's a situation with some, I don't know, it's like a pond and there's 5 people all involved in the situation, but there's blood in that pond. Yeah, and somebody's enlightened to whatever that was. Justice is going to come in that situation as well, Pisces, yeah. 5 people all involved and there's blood in the pond. Look. You see the blood in the pond? And that's left somebody in the hangman. Oh no, my cards have all gone flying. Yeah, that's left somebody in the hangman. Somebody could be in the pond. Somebody could be bleeding. Somebody could, well, yeah. Or maybe that's what somebody's plan is. Don't go to the pond with anyone, Pisces. Yeah. Justice coming in the situation. There could be a Capricorn involved in the situation as well. We're going to come down the line today. Or the devil card, it could be addictions. You could have addictions with this person. You could be addicted to this person. Right, your first line down is the Knight of Swords. That's going in, rushing in with a message. Maybe to the mother of your children, or to a Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. Someone you were ignoring, maybe Pisces, yeah. And it could be about a King of Swords, or King of Swords is involved in that. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody who's looking at the past. It could also be a Capricorn involved in the situation, yeah. And a Taurus, maybe someone who's holding the key to a house at this time, or was involved in it. 3 people could have been involved in that situation. Could have been a Libra involved in that situation. Somebody got up and left, flew the nest, so they left, disappeared, and it could have been over a new beginning with Pentacles. Or stability, yeah, and a Scorpio could be relevant, but yeah, somebody took a bite of a cherry. Something ended there. There was a death. Maybe that's got something to do with that blood in that water. Yeah, and the sun could be relevant. Leo could be relevant. Male, fire, father, the self. Someone's evil and you weren't meant for them, and their name could begin with an M. They could be a Virgo sun. Money's coming. Scorpio ascendant, planting seeds in your head. Someone's a karmic, and yeah, there's a group of people all having a gangbang, like doing a cave and doing. They've done so much black magic. They lost a little mind as well there. Yeah, and that could have been about some loads of choices that were had. Not all good ones, yeah. And somebody went off and then had a new beginning. That could have even been a Leo, or somebody took a lot of strength to do that. Yeah, on a family situation maybe, and that could have involved you. Pisces or Cancer or Scorpio. You look back on your emotions, try to control your emotions. There's fictional things all around there at this time, yeah. And then this Ace of Cups that's in reverse now that we got in the beginning. Yeah, let's do some of them. Oh no, I'll do some of them same patterns. Make up your mind. Right, yeah. So what's this Pisces trying to ignore, trying to sleep on at this time? Isolation, yeah, is what you're meditating on, taking time on your own on. And it could be about vanity. Maybe you had to pull back, withdraw from people. Maybe you had to work out who was real and who wasn't, because there was a lot of trickery going on in the background. Maybe people were entertaining you for not for great reasons. They were just trying to get on your like, you know, vanity, really, make you feel like you're something, you know, why people do that. They do. Yeah, someone was becoming an addiction and you needed to end. And yeah, this person is working undercover, checking you. It's okay to be different and you need to share, Pisces. Someone's causing you memory loss and magic, and yeah, they're talking shit about you again because they need a life. Right, it's King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, father of your children. Could also be involved with Gemini or lovers. There was a choice between lovers, but anyway, you walked away from a situation. Maybe you made a choice between two people or two things, but somebody made a choice and somebody's now despondent. Maybe somebody chose somebody else, went towards somebody else, walked away, chose another lover, or it was a Gemini and a Virgo towards Capricorn one. But someone's very despondent to a pregnancy they're trying to ignore. Yeah, they're sitting back dissipating in a chair. Someone's had a lot of perseverance, or they're going to have a lot of perseverance, because somebody's going to have to find forgiveness in this situation. Yeah, find their self-worth. Maybe that's what it's all been about, Pisces. Yeah, you need to get your creation back on. And I don't see that as bad creation, because I see that she's got doves in the background. Whatever that means. Someone needs to decide more clearly and make a decision about what you want. And something's worth waiting for. Your patience is going to be rewarded, Pisces, at the end of all this. Points been made. Someone took power of attorney and said that you've lost the plot, took your money, and homeless people could be relevant. Maybe they said, you know, whatever about you. Yeah. Maybe they said you were in recovery when they took your money, and they got very complacent over the situation because you now come into enlightenment, and this facade that they tried to pull up around you about your abundance, they preyed on this situation. They tried to make you feel guilty. The completion of the situation, it's going to end up being bittersweet. They were doing a lot of mysticism, and it could have involved your soulmate, Pisces. Something's biblical. Yeah. A time for healing. Scorpio could be relevant. The death card. Scribe or writer. You're protected. Balance spirituality and practicality. Right, Pisces. Let's do some of them. Right, so next line is this thing you keep going back to. Something where you had an indifference in love. But the universe is offering you a couple of levels they're about to. And you need to find balance in the situation. Somebody was giving more to somebody else and you knew about that situation, and maybe there was a situation where somebody's even like, well, 5 people are all in the head about a situation and there's blood in the water about that situation. It could have been about somebody's sexuality, yeah, and somebody's tree of life. Somebody needs to clear things out of their life so they can be lucky again. The numbers 35 and 2 could be relevant. Someone's coming out in public about the situation there. You know this psychically, Pisces. You know someone was snaky. You took a magnifying glass out and had a look, and they were trying to affect your abundance. Or they took it. Highly likely. Yeah, could have been a Gemini. Yeah, then the Queen of Swords definitely could have been a Gemini, the Magician, or you manifested something, you rose up out of something. Maybe you rose away from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or the Queen of Swords. Maybe you went into Queen of Swords energy and you cut someone out. But yeah, you're waiting for your ships to come in. There was a situation where you were in the hangman, you're hanging upside down, you couldn't move forward. And maybe it had something to do with Gemini. Or Queen of Swords, or it could have been Aries or Virgo. It could have been something to do with your home, something you were anchored to. There was a big mountain put up in front, and there could have been about another man in the background, somebody who, you know, would pop in when they like. The letter A could be relevant with that. Yeah, someone felt guided to do that as well. They felt like guided to bring you burdens in your life. Karma. Maybe they brought karma on themselves because maybe you were loyal to them, Pisces. or someone was loyal to you. There's a lot of gossips around the situation. It could even involve a Leo. Yeah, there was 2 paths to go down, and maybe those 2 doors to go down, one of them has a new relationship there, Pisces. So maybe you've got a choice. Maybe one side of the choice is good. Maybe the other isn't quite so good. Someone could be a writer, you can do it, and focus upon your strengths. Someone hurts themselves for attention, their name could have N in it, and yeah, beware trying to cause you a fire. Ear chakra could be relevant, getting really high for the best. North node's relevant, your north node, look what that is, Leo moon, and black dark thoughts somebody's having. Someone wants to come in with a fake apology, they could be a druid, yeah. 3 dicks at the same time as well though, and how done with these people for real. Right, this next last line, Pisces, this Emperor card could be an Aries, someone you could have healed from. Yeah, someone also who could have been like displaying money, but someone was stashing money, putting money in the future. There's going to be justice on that situation. I think this situation has got something to do with some trickery, some money that's been stashed aside or done something with. Yeah, could need to do some yoga and clear your energy shield and do some energy healing. Maybe you need to really take back your energy, Pisces. Maybe people have been popping in and out your energy. Trying to, yeah. What's this healing Pisces doing and this justice coming in? Someone's going to start saying, yeah, you're going to get, somebody's coming in to try and distract you from what you're meant to be healing, what you're meant to be doing, what you're meant to be seeing. Somebody's coming in, they're coming in with messages, but they're coming to distract you. They're the master here. They don't want you seeing something. Yeah, they don't want you taking that veil off, Pisces, and seeing the truth. So they're sending in somebody to come and disrupt your thought pattern, try and get you on a different, you know, thinking about this other person, basically. Yeah, your wheel of fortune is turning, and yeah, they want you in this reverse, Pisces. So you're in the King of Cups in reverse. So basically, you can't control your emotions. You get very emotional again. Maybe you've not been around this person for a while, and maybe you controlled your emotions again. Now they want to send this person into so you uncontrol your emotions, if you get what I mean. Maybe they're seeing you as like being in control. There's a lot of work that's going on underneath, but maybe these people, yeah, they're doing rituals and things, and this could be people in your family, because you went off to go and get recognition and reward on your own. You basically ended all these cycles of you sitting under that tree, feeling an indifference in love, feeling left out in the cold. And a crow mother, your mother could have been involved in that. Somebody's, whoever that person is, they've been doing something. Yeah, the crow mother explains it all. It's the opposite to the high priestess. Yeah, there's lots of illusions and lies around that situation. Then we got a mother card again, or a Libra. Somebody who's very intuitive, and it could even be a Gemini. Somebody's done a lot though. He's done so much he doesn't even, his mind's not even working properly anymore. And I think it's all over money, yeah. Your intuition's been talking to you about this situation, especially about this fake soulmate that's being sent in, Pisces, and they're coming in, yeah, you're going to get a message of truth about this. Maybe you're going to realise what this person's really doing, and it ain't got nothing to do with love. Yeah, could be about a family of vultures. Someone wants you stuck again, yeah, so basically they can come in, and then when they go, they can take the money, or they already have done that. I feel like someone could even get shot in this situation. There could be somebody coming in, it could even be a policeman, yeah, it could be a Capricorn. Somebody you could have been sexually tied to, or somebody was sexually tied to, yeah, bad new beginning with love with, but they ended up in the hangman, and now they're being dropped into the abyss, and maybe that's why they're being sent around to your house, Pisces. Because these people are in trouble now, and maybe they feel like this old soulmate's the only one that can sort the problem out. Yeah, maybe they're thinking about coming down and burning your house down to a cinder. So keep you stuck. What if they burn your house down? I suppose that's the way of keeping you stuck. Yeah, looking back at what you've harvested, you need to drop these burdens. These people are just trying to pull you down. June could be relevant. And the Pied Piper and all these rats. Refocus, step over the shit. Someone's going to get out of prison because big boundaries have been broken. Yeah, you need to move on swiftly. Someone's going to be very unstable, and blood, your own family were going to drown you. Probably much worse. Oh, to be popular just like them. Sacral chakra. Mind manipulator, Virgo sun. And then the stream of diarrhea. And just dawning on them, they're busted. And they tried to make you the fool, but now they know. Someone could be from abroad, living abroad or being abroad. Trust no one, sailor all the way. Taurus ascendant, multiple stab wounds. Someone could get stabbed up. I did see a shooting, but you know, I did see blood in the water as well. Maybe that's why that blood's there. Someone got shot, someone got stabbed. Big setup, yeah. Sassy white woman. Principalities as well. The letter N and October. Anyway, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there with love and light. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.